Using the custom cost analysis tool for prospects considering BizPayo with graphs and disclosures. The key is to send your prospect to the following web address. This is a Paychex and Build Your Firm resources page. If you need to pause the video to grab the URL, that's fine too. By doing this, it will shorten your sales cycle because this page allows the customer within 1 minute to enter information and get them motivated for a sale. We use this for all our business that we close, and I recommend that you do the same. So when you click the link, this is what's going to happen. It's going to bring them to this page that we talked about before, and it's going to encourage the customer to enter in their information for how much they're processing now or about how much they think they're going to process. And there are some guidelines in here. So I'll just keep it simple. Let's say they're processing $4,000 a month in credit card, or that's what they think they'll do, and they're processing, I don't know, let's say $3,000 per month in e-check, and let's say their practice is $175,000. So they enter that in. That's all that they need to do. They click Continue. It brings them to a page where we want to capture their information. And I'm just putting basic information in here. This is what they've put in. They click Continue. Now when they click Continue, the information that they entered will automatically be sent through email into the corporate offices at Paychex. So that lead now is in your hands. In addition to that, now they are having a custom analysis done for them. You could read this over and do this yourself, of course, where it compares the costs for the customer. It lets them know what the costs for using BizPayo would be based on using it properly, and what the typical scenario is with another provider. So it's very clear for them. They see a nice graph here. It lets them know what their expected savings would be and the additional technology that they get. There's another graph here that talks about the difference between getting paid using this system and what it would be if they were using paper, billing by paper and getting paid by check using the empirical data in the industry. And the savings are even more significant there versus using an electronic payment system. And then most importantly, below here, they get all of the disclosures for exactly how this is computed, limiting their questions to you. Okay, and usually closing the sale and making the sale easy for them because they see all of this. They then have the option to click Get Started, or Get Started here, or even enter in different numbers. But let's say they click Get Started. They can now download an application, and when they click this, it will automatically download the PDF application, and they can begin to pre-fill it in and then send it in, where there's instructions on here as to how to send it in. They can click to call, have Paychex call them, in which case the information will be sent right into the Paychex corporate offices for routing to you for a phone call, or they can call in directly. We recommend using this all the time to begin to get somebody warmed up. You then can have your phone call with them afterwards, or maybe even a WebEx session over the computer to share information. But you'll find this to be a very, very helpful tool. And naturally, you can use this tool yourself if you'd like to present a proposal to a customer by you coming in, entering in the information, and then sort of copying this page and sending it to them and seeing if they're interested that way. But I generally recommend having them come in to do it themselves. Then they have the buy-in. They're interested. They're doing it. They can take themselves all the way through. That completes securing a custom cost analysis for prospects with graphs and disclosures.